Yeah. Cageburg. Something like a cageburg.
How are we feeling today, brother?
Fantastic.
How's the lock-in going?
Bro, the lock-in is real.
What day is this now?
Day number, I guess, since we found out, maybe 9 days.
But like
since we lock in the generational, biblical.
When was our first night?
5 days. 5-6 days, maybe something like that. Huh?
Was it Monday our first night? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fifth night.
Exactly.
Oh, check this out. This is what I planned out today. These are 4 businesses, and then there's also like an operations or business OS layer. What I'm going to do is we're going to document, like, each of these are things that I already do or someone on my team does that I'm like responsible for. We can get like a percentage of business automated. So for every task that I've delegated to an AI system, we can hopefully document the process of ticking these off and getting to however many. Right, we didn't even finish counting up. So that's 74. Yep. 80. Oh wait, 83. So the idea is, I'm trying to like make a mental model for it. It's like if you try to free up your bandwidth as like it's a case of just chopping these down so that you free up more and more and more time. Yeah. I've only really been doing this stuff like this for probably 7 days now.
Yeah.
And so I've got videos I'm going to put out like in 7 days. I was able to do X, Y, Z.
And will already
if
be
we can
overall.
actually tangibly show this number going up, so what is that? So 10% is 8.3. 10 times 8, 6 times 8 is 48. So we need to get like 50.
What do you want to do? How much percent?
60 to 70%. Yeah, just ask Claude, bro.
54.
54. Okay. All right.
And this is how much of that is what? Automated?
Well, now we need to go through. I mean, yeah, the tricky thing is like these weren't actually my tasks before, so I was going to frame it as like
that's your piece of
things that I currently do. Yeah. That by the end of this, I should be like,
not do.
I don't do those, and it's like freeing up capacity because the tricky thing is I started writing in Morningside Education. I was like, okay, sales team. We can have like a dashboard for this, a pre-call report for this, and a sales deck. Like, there's all these. There's always 1,000,001 extra things you can do. Yeah. So I had to scope this down to like, what am I currently doing? Let's get it all off my plate so that I can go. But I love that Elon model. I can see how he would be able to do it now. When you have everything off your plate, what he does is he just like goes, okay, where's the issue? Just jumps into that area and goes deep. So like, if there's a sales issue and I've got bandwidth, then I jump in. I won't be jumping in and taking sales calls, bro. Like. I'm in there, or if there's an issue with development at Morningside, I'm jumping in there and figuring out why. So that's the kind of model I prefer to do. I've got a workshop with my developers next week booked in to show them the stuff I've been learning. So.
I can never love you, babe, don't make a fuss. In a hotel lobby, damn, I'll pack it up.
Code Chad, and it's just like this dude. Yeah. He's walking around with his laptop open all day. Bro's eyes are like, he's got bags under his eyes for not sleeping. He thinks he can literally automate anything. I mean, he's like this guy. He's non-technical, but thinks he can automate anything. Right. It's like, if I have a problem, I'll just ask Claude to
and then he comes a day later and shows you that it's fixed.
And he ends up crushing it. He literally becomes technical along the way. He figures it out. You've done more difficult shit before this.
Way more, bro. Bro, this is gonna be life-changing because now you do it and you will be like impressed what happens.
I like it. Thanks for putting me up, bro.
Dean, called me outside because Dean was like, yo, how do I start using it? And I was like, bro, put on WhisperFlow and talk for 10 minutes about what you want to see in the workspace, what you are, what your projects are, what business do you have it set everything up, and then be like, yo, I want to make this website, and then start talking about the website, send out a screenshot of your designs. We need to like, because we're all smart guys, we need to dumb ourselves down and not overthink it, and especially with this. It's so smart that if you have the idea and can just speak, literally what you told me outside, we could have recorded it, put it into my Claude code, and you'd already have the full infrastructure for what you need.
Yeah, sure.
So literally sit down and voice note it.
Yeah. Only tool we're like, it will tell you how to use it. Yeah. And so if there's anything that you don't understand in VS Code or anything, screenshot and say, yo, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Like, easy. And especially with this room, rip it and do anything and everything. And if you get stuck, bro, you have the fucking best people here to fucking help you with that. And bro, in 5 days, you can be ahead of 99.9% of people in the world with this specific skill, simply because of the room that you're in. If you just put in the time into Claude Code.
Yeah, and literally like 2-3 weeks, bro, you're gonna be fluent in it. And like, I always go back to when I first tried, started doing ecom, and I opened up the Facebook Ads Manager, and I was like, yo, like, how the fuck am I supposed to, like, it's so complex. And then within like a month, you're like, no, like, and then like, so I just had that same approach to like everything when I started coding. I was like, oh, that was pretty crazy. Like, you get through it, like, the hard becomes easy. You gotta go through hard to get to easy. Like, it's just time in the seat, bro.
And the thing is,
unlike anything else.
Because it's open, it's the first time I'm at the start of something new in like a minute, you know, technically. Yeah, it's pretty nice, I guess.
Embrace the computer mindset.
Yeah.
And it's like the most powerful tool on the planet right now. So, we can go.
Yo, boys. I fucking love you guys and the situation that we're in right now, because the stuff that we're cooking up over the next year, it's gonna change our lives. And when we're 80 years old, you know how like over your lifetime, you only remember certain things. Like when we're 80, we're gonna remember one thing per year, maybe if even that. And we're gonna remember this. We're gonna remember the time in Cape Town when Claude Code and AI completely transformed everything and shit started going crazy. So I'm glad to share that experience with all of you boys.
Like imagine being there when like this stuff gets distributed so quick, but like I guess you could say for electricity or like the steam engine, but that stuff would have been slow. This stuff's like gonna change the world so quickly.
We're pushing the boundaries. I really like people use Claude Code. I don't think anyone is thinking as deep as we are. Like they use it on like a surface level, like oh, I built this website, or I did this one thing, or I built a front end that generates me a thumbnail. No one's going as deep into it as with specific use cases that actually fucking work and generate ROI. So it's insane.
I mean, I just don't even know where this goes in like 12 months, bro. Like 2 years from now,
bro.
like what happens, man? This is actually the first time in like my whole like AI career. I was always like, yeah, it's always gonna be fine. Like
now it's fucked.
Now I'm like, yo, this is gonna be quick. Small businesses are gonna cut like most of their stuff.
In the band, no, I hate it starving. In the band, no, I hate it starving. So many late nights at the lock-in. Spinning and finessing niggas robbing. When the gang meet at the apartment.
But look, for your title and for the video you want to create, it now scans the market on all the videos.
What are you working on, bro?
What you just said.
Last touches for the funnel. So I'll show you it here. So I've got to build out a funnel for the webinar. And I haven't actually built out a funnel like this, I don't think ever, like for an offer that I'm running directly. I've always had someone else do it. So it's cool to literally do it from end to end. Last night I started planning it, and now I'm just putting the final touches. Looks pretty fire, eh? So I've got this lead capture form. I just like used this design skill that I built here, and it came up with a design style for it, iterated a bit, and then I've got this, you put in your email, and I have reserved my spot, and then bang, we've already captured their email, and then now they put Liam, phone number for follow-ups, Telegram username, have a nice select field so we can start to split the audience or split the list so we know like roughly where they fall. Number one question about AI operating systems, that's really helpful for me to know what to make the webinar about. Low-key, like I haven't really planned it fully so I can ask them. And just great info for me. I did a workshop today in the accelerator, and I was like, please just give me all the questions you've got. I pulled all of the transcript of the workshop and also the chat and the Q&A. Then I chucked it into my project here, the Claude Code lock-in. And I've got all of the raws here, workshops, and then the questions, and then the Q&A channel, and then the transcript as well. So I'm using that. The transcript that I got from that, I was just freestyle riffing on the whole system, and I'm going to be able to take that and use that and a bunch of other videos I'm shooting and conversations we've had here, and just crunch that into a webinar plan basically, and also into accelerator course material, and also into like YouTube material as well. So this stuff is just insane for how quickly I can move from raw inputs. It's really just become a game of where can I get the raw input from, where can I get the like information in the source, just bundle it all in here, and then decide what kind of output I want from it. So we've got this funnel bit.
And now it's going
So you put in complete registration, redirects you to the thank you page. I'm gonna like make this a bit clearer. But basically, in order to get the webinar link to add to the calendar, they need to join the Telegram and verify that they're in it. They'll click this button, it'll verify, and then it reveals it. So we ensure that everyone comes onto the Telegram so that they're all going to get the mega source in there.
Nice.
We might play around with see what that conversion rate is, but either way, we've got the accelerator plug here as well. If they want to get directly into it, a little video I'll put in there, and then also sharing it. So Emil had this great idea to put like a kind of, I don't know, it's like a raffle, not a raffle thing, but basically when you share it, you get more entries. And I'll put a prize of 3 accelerator scholarships, so free entry to my accelerator for the full program.
Yep.
And also a 1-hour onboarding call with me for each of those people. That'll be up there. It's like if you share this around, share this to other business owners, you could get accelerated for free, and also a 1-hour onboarding call with me to set up your iOS. So we're thinking that could just like, I'm already going to drive a ton of traffic here. Added that in, should make it go crazy. So I'm super pumped. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm just like wiring everything up right now, setting up the email sequences and stuff. So I love this shit, man. It's so cool.
Very productive Friday, eh?
Yeah. Well, it's Saturday now, but yeah. Alright guys, so it's now Saturday. Thought I should leave the house. Haven't been out of the house since like Tuesday, so it's getting a bit cabin feverish. Was up super late last night again. I thought I'd take you guys on a little bit of a reflection on the stuff, how I'm feeling, because I had a bit of a weird one last night. Because I was up till like 3:30, putting the finishing touches and testing this entire funnel, and this funnel I built in like a day, all from scratch. But I was lying there last night in bed having these like weird thoughts, man. Like it's like imposter syndrome, upper limiting beliefs, or ULPs. You know, there's like some Gay Hendricks guy with a book called The Big Leap, and I highly recommend it if you haven't already read it. But basically, we all have these upper limiting beliefs about ourselves, and I feel like I'm smashing into mine like big time right now. You start getting these things in your head, being like, who are you to talk about this? Why do you deserve to like spearhead this big thing that's going to happen and take over? They kind of stack a lot of importance on it, because I'm kind of like wondering, like, am I crazy? Is this thing as big as I think it is? Or am I about to bet my whole career on on something that's like actually not the real? But I'm like looking at the results in my hands, and I'm looking at the other people around me using it, and I'm seeing how excited everyone else is and the results that they're getting, and I'm like, there's no way this shit isn't real. And the thing about business and success and investing, fucking anything, is that like you have to find a contrarian take, and you have to go all in on it at some point. If everyone agrees, then the money's gone. Some of the people under the video that I just posted saying AGI is here, they're like, this is cap, bro, AGI is not here, it's going to take a long time. I'm like, man, I heard that shit 3 years ago when I told the world that this AI automation agency thing was going to be a big deal, and that AI services was a massive market, and that the low-code stuff was going to take over and just like completely dominate. And that's exactly what happened. And so I'm kind of in the point of like, doubt me again, bro. Like ignore me again, and like miss another opportunity, because this like every fiber of my being is telling me that this is where I need to be. I need to be spearheading this for leading entrepreneurs into this across the globe, to actually have a business that feels like a business rather than a job. But I was lying there last night and just feeling like really, I guess, scared, bro. Like I'm scared about doing this. I'm scared about like the thought of, we've been planning this like mastermind that might do next weekend or the weekend after, where I'm going to try to bring out as many of the most like high profile and high level entrepreneurs that you guys would all know, and then we do like a in-person lock-in where I'm there strategizing on how they can build their AIOS step by step. And I don't know, it just feels scary, man. It feels like when things are moving this fast, but this is what growth feels like. Literally my lock screen, I don't know if you can see that, but it says dream big, move boldly, let curiosity lead, consistency does the rest. Because fortune favors the bold, and if we're living in a simulation, the simulation will favor the people who treat this like a video game and just like swing for the fences, right? There's a clip of some guy talking. He was saying when a bird lands on a branch, he's not worried about if the branch will hold its weight, because they've got wings, and like if the branch breaks, they got wings and they're gonna fly away, right? Don't be worried about making the jump. Don't be worried about going up to that new level or landing on that new branch. Because if it breaks, like, trust your wings, like, you'll figure shit out. And that's what I'm really trying to tell myself right now. This feels scary. I might have a dud like offer or a video or whatever here or there. It might not all be smooth sailing, but directionally this is correct. I believe this is the future of business. And again, it's another contrarian bet that I'm willing to take and base my whole career on. I'm at the same time incredibly grateful while also being quite scared, anxious, but it's a beautiful game, you know, like, at least I feel fucking alive. This is what I asked for. I just got to enjoy every moment of it. Yeah, man, I'm just so fucking blessed. I am so blessed. Really excited for where this is going. It's just starting to take off for us and really starting to see the true productivity gains of this. And I have never been more excited for this. So I'm so happy to be able to have this vlog channel to bring you guys along with it, because I think this is going to be history in the making when we look back on this, man. Like being at the tip of the spear for this shit right now, while everyone's calling us crazy, and I'm fucking here for it, man. Call me crazy, man. I do not care, man. Call me crazy again, doubt me again, and miss this boat again. When you could have got into this, like the OmniFusion guys, Serdar and Emil, who you guys have seen in these vlogs. When they saw my first video on AI automation agencies in 2023, in like the middle of the year, like July, they saw that. Serdar screenshotted it, sent it to Emil. Yo, watch this. And they're like, yeah, bet, let's start this. That day, they came up with the name, domain, and launched their business, OmniFusion AI. And now they are absolutely printing with the AI appointment center system. They're at the cutting edge of this. They didn't have tech backgrounds. They weren't in AI. And now they are masters of this new technology and are at the tip of the spear with me. So I urge you guys to please hear me out. Maybe this Southern Hemisphere weird sounding kid ain't crazy, because it might just change your life and the lives of those all around you that you love, when you can support them and give them what they've always dreamed of as well, which is certainly what I've been able to do with my life recently. So the beautiful game. But yeah, I know if you guys are watching this, you definitely believe me. I appreciate you all, appreciate my team, family, and everyone, man. I'm just so blessed. So blessed. Peace.